The playroom is getting a little bit of a makeover again. I always like changing things until you find kind of the most optimal way that something works, a room or whatever. And the storage situation in the playroom was not really working, was not the best. We had these other shelves that were kind of makeshift shelves at the time, but they only fitted like one toy in each thing, which is not ideal, and especially with having two different age groups. One's into all the baby toys and the other's into bigger stuff. I know you're gonna cry, you can't have the fun. Let's open what's in here. Oh! So, I've never had any of the IKEA kind of like shelving or anything, just because I've never really had the need to. We had this other big toy box, which was my husband's from when he was a kid. And then we had these shelves that we were just making do with, that we used to have under the stairs for storage under there. But it was time to have a little bit of an upgrade that would help us organise and store the toys in the playroom a little bit better. So we have gone for the IKEA, oh, is it the Trofast, is that how you say them? Shelving unit with the different shelves in. So the boys, just going to come after this again in a minute. So the boys are in the other room building the shelves, and we are in here. I'm trying to distract her because she wants to get involved with all the boys' stuff. But we're in here opening up the boxes with all the drawers in. Now I've gone for the like plain wood coloured ones rather than white ones, and then I've gone for the different coloured trays because we have quite a lot. We have quite a lot of that colour in that room. I feel like it's quite a lot of colour for us. We're not really colour people, but I wanted to keep with that theme of different colours. So we've got with all the different coloured drawers, because I think the kids will enjoy that, and I think it just adds a bit of character. So yeah, hopefully once they're built we can organise the toys a little bit better, and so they can be a lot more easily accessible. And then I think I'm going to have the toy box or toy chest that's in the corner as kind of the craft box, because my son loves crafting, so the amount of craft supplies is kind of endless. So I need somewhere that I can have them out of reach from this girl, but he can still get to them. So I think if that's just kind of the crafting box, and then these can be all the toys, and hopefully everything will have a much better space and organised system happening. We shall see, that's the plan anyway. Ooh, what's inside, Pippi? What's inside? Look at these. Oh, yes. Yeah. I guess so. Yes. Oh. Yeah.
I think the top looks like this. Where did it go?
The red one goes here. This.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I did this one.
Okay, can you move that box?
Bella's like, I fit, I sit.
There you go. Good. Then this one. Perfect. All done.
That one.
That's the line. Keep going. Good boy.
Bella's like,
Keep
I
going.
want to help.
try this one now.
I don't know if you can see from any of that, but that was a little bit hectic, but they were really easy to build by the looks of it. Just my husband and my son did those whilst I kept baby Bella occupied as much as possible. But now we've got to actually organise the toys and find their new spots and try and get the playroom and the kids' room back to kind of some form of normality. And there's some other bits as well that I need to try and put away, some of the Christmas decorations that are still around. So here we go. This is currently where we are at. There's a lot more still to go. There's toys actually which are in the car that I was initially going to give to like charity, but I think I will keep them because we now have got more of the space to store them, and there's a couple of things in there that he hasn't played with for a long time, and then the other day just randomly asked for one of them, and I was like, oh, which is what he does, which is why it's so hard to get rid of things, because he has like the memory of an elephant, and he won't play with something and he randomly asks for it out of the blue, and then you go, oh, I don't know where that thing is anymore. But yeah, some of the toys are quite good toys actually to keep still, both for her and for him. So yeah, so I've still got a few things that need to go away. Honestly, this girl, as soon as I tidy something away, put it somewhere, she's right behind me taking it out. I've literally just put these little cloths in one of these pots and put it on the shelf in here. She's come straight in, opened it, and taken them all out, and they're probably all over the floor. And every time I do that with over here, when I put something on the shelf, she comes in, takes it off straight away. So I feel like it's one step forward, two steps backwards, but we are slowly getting there. Don't know if you can see much difference, but this is where it is so far. We've still got quite a few of the trays that haven't been filled, but the floor is actually clear, and the things that needed to go away that I've already had in the house needed to go away. The things in the car are still in the car, so we'll sort those for another day. The other thing is that's for another day is sorting the things like this manger need to go, and also the decorations on this window also need to go, but I'm going to do that as next week's job. Getting kind of ready for slowly turning into spring. I might make this more of like a Valentine's theme window for February. Then going into spring, where this will kind of turn into where we'll have all of our seed trays for sowing our seeds, things like that. So yeah, but that is next week's job. Tomorrow's job is, well, hopefully tomorrow's job, if not Tuesday's job, is to get the other toys in from the car and put them in here and find homes for those in here as well. But I'm going to leave it there for today because my brain has had enough and I need to get outside with some fresh air and go for a walk. We are fast forwarding a few days to Thursday, where I'm currently tidying up the playroom. So I'm getting rid of finally the last little bits of Christmas decorations. So when we took the decorations down, I had a few bits that I still kept out to kind of keep it not Christmassy, but feeling that midwinter kind of like vibe in here. So I'm just clearing that, and I'm just cleaning the windowsill because at the moment with this little one here, who I'm not getting into painting too much, and my son who absolutely loves it, I have to have a space for him that is suitable to paint whilst also she's playing, but she can't grab it. So that has been the windowsill at the moment. So this is the final result of the updated playroom, or this side of the updated playroom. This gives us so much more storage space for toys, and actually we haven't even got everything filled. So some of these drawers, like this one here, hasn't got anything in it. This one is quite empty, it's just a couple of things in there, so there's plenty of space there. That's Bella's kind of baby box. This one currently has a puzzle that I need to sort out, so it's temporarily in there, but apart from that it's empty. And a toy that actually belongs in my mother-in-law's in that one that doesn't fit in the car box. That should have gone back today, but we kind of forgot about that one. And this one is also empty, so there's actually a lot of space still in here to fill up. And this has also got some baby toys in it, so considering a couple of those have got a lot of baby toys that Bella will eventually outgrow, and there'll be then space in those for other toys. So yeah, as she outgrows certain baby toys, there'll be even more space, which is really wonderful to know, because I thought that all these would probably end up being full. So it's really lovely to know that we don't have enough toys to actually fill all of these boxes, and there is room to kind of grow into it, and there's still room to grow into kind of our open play corner, which is like the kitchen come shop area, and then our, or as P calls it, the treasure chest in the corner there. The big wooden box that was the toy box is now just the craft box, because Bella's not big enough to be able to open it and get into it because it's really heavy and too big for her. And so everything in there is safe, so all Play-Doh, any craft supplies, things that are in there. And obviously I have got my wall full of all the paints, the scissors, the pencils, the crayons, and the rest of it is still up on the wall as well. But obviously any papers, Play-Doh, air dry clay, modelling clay, all the rest of it is all in that big treasure chest, because with a son who loves crafting as much as he does, you need space for all the craft materials, especially when all he does is just watch crafting shows and then want to make everything on there. So have somewhere to now store it all, which is fantastic. And I now also have a home for all the toys, which makes tidying up so much easier. It's not going to last very long, because this one over here, the little one, just takes everything out, and as soon as you're going around putting things away, she's right behind you taking it all out again. Is P's really tidy? She is not, obviously, because she's a baby just turning into a toddler. But I'm so happy with how it's turned out, how it's looking, and it's been so much more functional already in these last few days to actually use it. P is playing with so many toys that he hasn't played with in a long time, because they were just stuck at the bottom of that chest and he wouldn't be able to get them out and forgot they were there. As now he can literally go and open the drawers and pick whatever he wants to pick to play with that day or that moment, and it has been absolutely wonderful. And she's also able to open the kind of drawers that she can access and get the toys that she wants to play with as well. So it has been really, really wonderful for them to play with, and also to help with tidying. If you'd like to kind of get more of a full tour of how I do organise and where's what in the playroom, or should I say it's more kind of our educational room, I suppose. It's the room that we'll be doing all of our homeschool in. Obviously with the age of the kids at the moment, it's not necessarily schooling in the formal sense of education, it's all just through play at the moment, but it is the space that we are going to use as they do get older to do more educational things with them and more learning in this space. So if you'd like to see how I'm currently organising it and what tools I am currently using, then please leave a comment below and I will do a video on that.